Welcome to Rome.
What the heck?
That's wild. Bro, why are they not coming to
You were
London?
right next door.
Literally.
You were literally right next door, guys.
That's a criticism people can say to us.
Yeah,
But we were in the middle of moving.
Guys,
and we sort of still are. Well, not really.
What kind of?
Yeah, it's just fixing the fucking thing.
I'm still living off of boxes.
But they made it to Rome. They made it to Europe.
One step closer, guys.
Yes. Put up your flashlights.
One step closer.
This song feels like a spiritual experience, bro. Warm, son. Yes, zero excuses from any idol in the world, bro.
That's what I'm saying. I love you, Justin!
He's promoting like phone. People make cardboards of Justin to have in their room. Wild, isn't it? 100% raw. Fuck the split.
Look at Pablo. Look at Pablo.
Also,
this is what I'm trying to say about freaking being present and actually leaving your body on stage.
Yeah, like being about the music life, bro. Like
this is about the music.
Correct. Like you're a musician, so be about the music. It's not just performative every single time. It's just like be about the music.
Yeah. Okay, Stel is ripped lately. What the heck is
It's crazy that he's been able to work out whilst on tour. But interesting, a lot of people, we notice and criticize it a lot in encores for both Korean pop, sometimes even P-pop, sometimes even C-pop and V-pop and fucking US pop and this pop and that pop and feet pop. But, there you. And the criticism is that if you're going to do the encore, this isn't an encore performance. It could be, it could not be. Who gives a fuck? It doesn't make a difference for them.
This was a particularly small show, so it was
a bit more
intimate,
personal.
Yeah.
But if you're going to do the ballads, right, you have to do sort of like two things. First, you have to find enough grounding and settling in the performance. And that's what the boys are doing. And it can't be performative because we do notice it with other idols where it does become performative. Like, they're like, stand there, look like you're looking at the stars, and the stars are your fans, but the fans are the stars. But it's like that's too performative, and it doesn't help you technically speaking.
No,
you can do the performative aspect of it, great, but you're gonna have to do the actual grounding technical part of it, so you can actually sound great in the ballad.
And you can see that grounding come and actually form the weight in the performance with the opening of Justin.
Yep.
Such a vulnerable opening and such an incredibly demanding opening track, and then you see the adjustment that you required for a song like this. You need to approach it with a sort of some somber energy
And respect.
Yeah. Yes. And not just for the song, respect for your fans, you know.
Not just like
Not
performative respect.
Yeah, not a projection of what people want to see, but what that you actually mean it.
Real.
Yes, Josh!
We love you, Justin. Fucking aura on that kid. It was a smaller show. I wonder how much what the venue was. That's how I would want to see SB19.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
100%. I think there's a magic to this. There's this sort of like really intimate venues.
And there is nothing wrong with having a small venue, man. Just sell it.
Yeah, totally. Oh, come on! Come on!
And look at that. 0 pitch corrections, 0 splitting.
How often do key changes work that well live? Only with SB19.
In a pop group as well.
Only with SB19. Damn. Damn, that was so wrong. How did he manage that? manage that?
There's nothing wrong with a small venue. I think a lot of artists are afraid. We see it a lot. Obviously, we work in different aspects of music at the moment, and we speak a lot to different.
I think a lot of people eat name.
Yeah, I guess, and it's bollocks. But because bollocks, because you can't sell the venue, so why would you even book the venue?
And it feels underwhelming for the artist. It feels underwhelming for the audience. It's just a little awkward situation.
So, yeah, it's just weird, and it just ends up looking worse. But then I guess 2 years later or a year later, when no one fucking remembers the performance, you can say, well, we sold out this venue, and that's, it's like a prestigious venue.
We performed in this venue, which is but.
And here's the other thing as well, is like booking a big venue, like a ginormous venue, a 15,000 or 20,000 venue, and not being able to sell it could ruin a group.
The expenses.
Like it could ruin a group. And or you could just break even, and what the fuck was the point anyways? So
I think it's more meaningful when you have a smaller venue. People that went and bought the tickets have a higher sort of like investment, because they know this is a special sort of situation.
Yeah, they go in there, maybe they buy more merch, maybe you actually make more money, it's more profitable, and you're doing the groundwork. Look, you've gone now to Rome. Let's come back next year. Let's come back in 11 months. Let's try it again out with a bigger venue. You built the ground. A lot of people also don't understand how sort of venue booking works and how contact-based things
Everything
are.
Is,
and so...
Especially when you're like from a different continent.
Yeah, that's right.
Like
and maybe there is a bit of like, who the fuck are these boys? You know, maybe there's a bit of like, oh, they really that good? But now the venue knows. They saw the reaction of the people. The press starts to pick up. Who the fuck were these Filipino boys who came to Italy and fucking sold out this place? It's important. And doing that groundwork is immensely valuable. But there's nothing wrong with selling a small show. I saw some people criticize that. It's like, oh, how come they're selling big shows? Well, if they're not selling big shows, for a fucking obvious reason. One, the juice might not be worth the squeeze, and second, it's more important to be actually testing. And I think SB19, the way the boys are thinking of things, just based on our conversations we've had in front and behind the cameras, is this is for the long run. You don't want to do this for 6 years, 5 years, and then disappear. You want to do this for 15, and then tour in bigger and bigger arenas, and all it takes is just another big song, and all of a sudden now you're fucking doing the O2. But it takes this amount of groundwork, and it's a very long road, very, very long road.
And I think this is the sort of right approach to everything that you do. I think for fan service, this is also very special. This holds a very special place in the European fans.
Correct.
And I think
Look,
this
they got
is
close.
opening doors. This is opening doors.
Correct.
And there's nothing wrong
But
with this.
if they wanted to sell the OVO, they could. You know, we obviously saw Beanie do it, and if Beanie can, SB19 can too. I'm not saying because there's rivalry or whatever. There's a market for it.
It's the market.
Most people that probably listen to Beanie are Ppop fans. It wouldn't be that big of a stretch to know that they know at least a bit of SB19. Yeah. And it's probably more the other way around, because the pioneers of Ppop have been SB19.
Yeah.
Regardless,